execution of technique. I can make some better calls. There's a couple of calls I'd like to have back on some of those. And it's, just executing the defense. We've got to get better in the red zone. We've got to get better on third down. But no, there's not a common thread.
What are you seeing out of Trent Cole? I mean, I know we ask you a lot about his conversion to outside linebacker, but, getting 3 sacks. He's got like 7 in his last 4 or 5 games and everything. Just kind of what he's been doing lately.
Trent Cole, and I believe I said this early in the season when he wasn't getting sacks. On tape, Trent Cole has been the same guy for 15 weeks. He is collapsing that side of the pocket over and over again. Early in the season, it wasn't resulting in a sack, but he was still disrupting. Now he's doing the exact same thing he was doing earlier, only he's got a couple sacks from it. So the sack stat, to me, we don't get real excited about a guy or real down on a guy off the sack number. It's how much is he making a quarterback move off the spot, and is he going against tackles and doing it? Is he going against the running back and doing it? Who's he beating? Trent Cole has been going against tackles and collapsing that side, and we're glad to see him get rewarded with sacks, but he's not playing any better or worse than he was earlier.
Do you think it's easier or harder when you have a rematch to prepare? I mean, you have the chess game of the rematch as opposed to seeing a team for the first time. What, do you think it's easier or harder in general?
I think it's just an extension of the first game. You adjust during every game. The first half, a lot of times, is different from the second half. Well, it's just like the game just got extended. They're making adjustments to what they were doing in the first game. We're making adjustments to what we were doing. As they change, we'll change. It's just an ongoing. I look at it more of an extension of game one, just with an extra 4 quarters.
And so, what's the situation with Earl Wolff right now? You had Chung out there to start the game, and then Wolff came off banged up. What are you doing going forward?
Well, we'll probably go. He's day to day, and we'll see how he's going. I believe he's going to be okay. But in that game, we just made the decision we were going to rotate as we went. Him being healthy, but as he tweaked the knee and it was feeling a little awkward after the one diving breakup he made, we decided why risk it. Let's just see how the game plays out, and if we can hold him and get him more reps this week, we'll be okay. So going forward, we'll see how his health is doing and make good decisions from there.
Is the hope to get him back into that starting job when he's healthy?
The hope is to have the best 11 players out there playing, and if Earl's one of those best 11, then absolutely. But the best 11 will play, and if he can work himself back in and be better than who's in there, then great. If not, we just need the best 11 out there.
Is Jason Witten the best tight end you face?
He's one of them. He's the most savvy. He's a savvy vet that catches a lot of balls. He's had a great career, and he's probably of the tight ends we faced the top guy.